today for the final day of the IMG Golf Safari from Vipingo Ridge, where we have watched over 4 days some spectacular golf with the lady professionals from the Ladies European Tour playing right here in magical Kenya. Today is the last day. All eyes will be on Aditi and April from Thailand, who are all at the top of the leaderboard. They will be taking on the Baobab course here, the only PGA accredited golf course in Kenya. They will be taking on the golf course for a share of the 300,000 euro prize money. And as we expected, Aditi Ashok from India has won the tournament 12 under par, leading the field by a whole 9 strokes. I mean, it's an unbelievable performance by Aditi. But you know what? Not a single player played the Baobab course at Vipingo Ridge today under par. Every player was par or worse. Aditi herself faltered a little bit today. She played 1 over gross, found water on hole number 8. You know what is funny? She did the same thing last year. She found the water on number 8, but this time round, she had the strokes to cushion her. She did not get too much pressure from April. April herself faltered, made a few bogeys on the back 9 and slipped back from her second position. She finished tied second with Alice Hewson, who was also tied. They're both tied at 3 under par. Hewson finished birdie on 17 and 18 to really catch up with April and sort of finished joint second. And that's a lot of money difference. Aditi Ashok has walked home with Kenya shilling 6 million for her efforts. This has been a great victory for her. We did listen to her at the end of the tournament. And we also had the pleasure of having Her Excellency, the First Lady, Mama Rachel Ruto, came to Vipingo, walked a few holes with the players, had some really encouraging words to say to the Kenyan players, Naomi, Chanel Wangare. She had some really kind words to say to the Kenyan players. She spoke about the environment. She spoke about the need to plant trees in Kenya. And it is great to see Her Excellency speak about tourism and the environment right here at the Vipingo Ridge.
The players have an opportunity to gainfully earn a living from the sport should they choose to become professionals. I applaud the Ministry of Youth Affairs, Sports and the Arts, the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Heritage, the Kenya Tourism Board, the organizers and sponsors for hosting this wonderful event. We look forward to welcoming you all and many more participants back to Kenya for the 4th edition of the magical Kenya Ladies Open Tournament. Let me take this opportunity to congratulate all the participants and especially Aditi Ashok for playing consistently and emerging the winner of the 3rd edition of the magical Kenya Ladies Open Golf Tournament. Congratulations. We have a lot to offer and encourage you to explore magical Kenya.
It's great to see women's golf grow in Kenya. I remember playing here the first time in 2019, and now I played with Naomi the first 2 days and she played great. So it's good to see Kenyan golfers playing this event too. Mom and dad, especially dad who caddied in the hot sun this week. He's been tired all week, but he made it happen. And lastly, all the spectators who walked and watched us play in this demanding weather, thank you for coming out on the golf course and supporting us, and hope to see you all next year. Thank you.
We also had with us the Minister for Sports, Ababu Namwamba. We had the Minister for Tourism and Wildlife, Penina Malonza. We had the various PSs. We had the Governor, His Excellency Governor Mungaro of Kilifi County, who actually acknowledged that this is the biggest sporting event in Kilifi County. It was an excellent outing for spectators. Again, very encouraging to see many spectators coming to support these top professionals, coming to support Naomi Wafula, who made the cut to play through the weekend in this tournament. And by the way, we had 2 amateurs make the cut. So we had Avani Prashant, who finished +3 overall. +3, excellent score. 16-year-old from India. She finished top 10. We did ask her at the end of our round, would you now be willing to turn professional? Because you've mixed it up with the pros, you finished top 10 in a field that included defending champion Esther Hensleit, Alice Hewson, Kara, Aditi. You finished top 10. are you ready to turn pro?
So I started playing golf when I was 3 years, 10 months old. So it's been a while that I've been playing, and yeah, so I got to play this week. Big thank you to UCOM for that, because they're the ones that extended me the invite. And just a very good experience playing here. It's a very difficult course and it's been kept wonderfully, and really nice seeing the animals on the course as well. And yeah, I mean, I can't wait to be back here next year to play this event again.
So you've now come here, you finished top 10. Playing in the same field with the DT, playing in the same field with Esther Hensley. Yes. Do you feel you're ready to turn professional?
I think it's great that I finished this well, but I definitely see that there is some work to be done in my game. Because while I have finished T9, I know I've not played according to my potential. So once I put that work in, maybe next year is when I'll turn pro.
You've seen some of our young girls. I don't know that you've met Chanel.
Yeah, I've known her since I was maybe 7, 8 years old.
All right.
Yeah.
What encouraging words would you have for Chanel and girls like her, both in India and Kenya?
Well, I think first thing is golf is a wonderful sport to take up. So like, just please keep at it, because while it looks boring from the outside, it's a fantastic sport to play. And it teaches you a lot of life skills. And I think the main thing that I would say is always measure your practice. When you're playing, that's something not a lot of golfers do. So definitely measuring your practice has really helped me, and yeah.
What do you mean by measure your practice?
If you're going into a practice session, you should always have things written down what you want to do, and at the end of it you should also mark out that have I finished these things, and on these parameters that I wanted to work on, have things gotten better, and if yes, then you know that that day has been spent well. And yeah, I mean, it's better than just turning up mindlessly in practice sessions and then figuring out and procrastinating what you want to do there. I would rather go in with a plan and then come out satisfied. It doesn't have to be a long session. You don't have to spend 7-8 hours like people say that the more time you spend, the better you get. That's not true. It's maybe 2-3 hours of quality practice and you'll be very, very.
So as we sign out from Vipingo, what next? What next for Naomi Wafula? What next for Chanel Wangari? What next for the other Kenyans? What next for the budding young girls in Kilifi, Mandera, Nairobi? What next for them? We hope that these 4 days of golf here, that the coverage that has come from here will encourage many more young golfers to take up the game of golf, to follow in the footsteps of Naomi and Chanel and young Kanana, to take up in their footsteps. UCOM have invited Naomi Wafula to go and play in Germany.
Today I can announce we are running the Amundi German Masters in Berlin in June in 2023. And our first invite of the tournament is going to Naomi Wafula. So I'm happy to see you in Germany, in Berlin. Hopefully you'll be there, and then we will see you there. Thank you everyone, and see you there. Asante sana.
So wish her all the best. She had a sterling performance, yes, steady. She had a bad first round, excellent third, fourth round, and it was good to see her in the mix, and we hope she'll play well in Germany. One thing is for sure, we do need more ladies tournaments. We do need more high-level events for our young girls. We need good training. We saw a beautiful clinic here sponsored by Safaricom, which brought in kids from the area. We brought in kids from Future Hope, a home here in Vipingo, a school, a community school in Vipingo. We saw those kids swinging the golf clubs, maybe some of them for the first time. That event was sponsored by Safaricom and put together by Junior Golf Foundation under the auspices of the Kenya Golf Union. We need more of this. We need to see more of our young Kenyans, especially some of those from probably some of the not so fortunate backgrounds, to take up the game, to come and compete. And maybe one day we shall see Naomi Wafula, Chanel, all of these ladies, young ladies, playing on the international global stage, flying Kenya's flag high. It's been a wonderful experience here at Vipingo. We've really had a good time here at the IMG Golf Safari. It's been a great experience for us. We've really enjoyed ourselves here in Vipingo, and you know, we'll be back. Asante.